Get out of here right now, you uneducated old hag! You weren't even invited to today's ceremony. How dare you show up uninvited? It's unbelievable!
What's unbelievable is your behavior, Catherine. Suddenly throwing a bucket of water on me? Why would you do such a terrible thing?
Because you crashed my wedding uninvited. This is what happens to stupid women who show up where they're not wanted.
Excuse me?
How did you even get in without an invitation? You know I hate you because you're uneducated and stupid, right? I specifically asked Mom and my brother not to bring you here. I told them it would be embarrassing to have a relative without a college degree. And yet here you are, sneaking in.
I did no such thing. I was invited by the groom. I had no idea the bride would be you, Catherine. This is just a coincidence.
Huh? Why would an uneducated idiot like you be invited by my Thomas? He's a Harvard graduate like me. Plus, he works at a prestigious company. There's no way someone like him would know some small-town woman without a degree.
Well, I'm here because I was invited by him, but you threw water on me and are trying to kick me out. And to think my husband and his mother hid the fact that his sister was getting married. I've really had enough.
I'm the one who's had enough. I get that you want to be friends with accomplished Harvard graduates like me, but sneaking into my wedding venue? This is why uneducated people have no manners or common sense. So self-centered. Having someone like you as a sister-in-law, even by marriage, is more than I can stand.
Excuse me?
People like you should know their place. Did you think you'd blend in with all these educated people? I saw you looking at all the decorations like you'd never seen anything so elegant before. Was this your first time in a 5-star venue?
I don't need to defend myself to you. I came because I was professionally invited.
Professional? The only professional thing about you is how professionally embarrassing you are to our family.
What? How can you say such a terrible thing?
Don't you understand that you're not wanted in this family? Anyway, the ceremony is about to start. You don't have a seat, and you must be embarrassed in those wet clothes. Get out now, you uneducated hag!
I'll leave, but you'll definitely regret this.
No, I won't. I'll be relieved. Once you're gone, I can finally enjoy my perfect day with all these accomplished people. Thomas will never have to know I'm related to someone like you, even by marriage.
Fine, I'll leave quietly, but please give Thomas a message for me. Tell him I won't be able to give the speech he asked me to give as his boss.
Huh?
My speech notes are soaked too, so even the staff can't read them for me. Oh well, I came today not as your sister-in-law, but as Thomas's direct supervisor. I never expected this to happen.
What? Wait a minute, you're Thomas's boss? You can't be serious. There's no way.
Ask him yourself. I'm the director of his department.
But, that's impossible. Someone without a degree can't possibly.
Well, good luck with everything. I won't take responsibility for whatever happens next.
Wait, don't go yet. I need to verify this.
Too late. You've made your feelings quite clear. I'm leaving now.
But if you're really his boss, oh God, this is...
As you said, I'm all wet and don't have a seat. Goodbye, Catherine.
Director, why are you suddenly leaving? Did I do something offensive? If I've done anything to make you angry, I apologize.
Calm down, Thomas. You haven't done anything wrong and don't need to apologize. I just had some issues with your bride and decided to leave.
Huh? With my bride? Do you know her somehow? Director, please tell me what happened. Did she say something inappropriate?
This might surprise you, but I'm actually Catherine's sister-in-law. She's my husband's sister.
What? Really? That's impossible. How could such a coincidence...
I know it's hard to believe this, but it's true.
But Catherine told me her brother was single.
You're kidding. She actually explained it that way?
Yes, she said her brother wasn't married. Even her family said the same during our family dinner.
So even my husband and his mother are also in on this lie. And I wasn't even invited to that dinner.
I'm so confused right now. We've been planning this wedding for months, and Catherine never once mentioned having a sister-in-law.
That's because she pretends I don't exist.
If you really are Catherine's sister-in-law, why weren't you invited to the wedding? Or why was your existence hidden by her? I know you're not the type to lie, Director, but this is also confusing.
It's embarrassing to admit, but Catherine and I don't get along at all. Actually, she one-sidedly hates me. She really looks down on me because I didn't go to college.
What? You didn't go to college, Director?
Oh? I thought I'd mentioned that.
I never heard that. I'm shocked because you're so capable at work. I thought you graduated from some prestigious overseas university. Just the other day, you were on the phone with our French client. Your French was so fluent.
Due to family circumstances, I couldn't afford to go to college. But with motivation, you can accomplish anything with work and foreign languages, right? So I worked really hard to become a director at our company.
Wow, that makes your achievements even more impressive. You rose to your position through hard work and talent rather than connections or credentials.
But Catherine is just obsessed with academic credentials. No matter where I work or that I can speak French, she doesn't care. She won't even talk to me properly just because I don't have a college degree.
Oh, I had no idea she had such prejudices. She never showed that side to me.
People often hide their worst traits until after marriage. So I'm going to leave now. If I insist on staying, it will just cause trouble for you, Thomas. I'm sorry about all of this.
I understand the situation now. We should be the ones apologizing. You came all this way only to be sent away. Please, wait, Director. Let me talk to Catherine about this. There must be some misunderstanding.
You don't need to apologize, Thomas. This isn't your fault. I'll be going now. Good luck with the wedding, if you decide to go through with it.
I need to process all this. Thank you for being honest with me.
Take care, Thomas. I'll see you next week.
I can't believe you work at the same company as Thomas, let alone as his boss. I almost collapsed when he told me.
Yet you still managed to have your wedding. My husband showed me the photos. It looked like a lovely ceremony. You had such a nice smile. It's hard to believe you were shocked at all.
Oh my, trying to act tough. Deep down, you're surprised we went ahead with the ceremony as planned, aren't you? Weren't you expecting us to cancel, but my brother told you everything went fine, right?
Yes, I was surprised about that. I thought it might be canceled after what happened.
As if something so minor would cancel a wedding, you idiot! Thomas was a bit upset at first, but I quickly explained you were just jealous of our success. Did you actually think your little revelation would ruin my special day?
I wasn't trying to ruin anything. I simply told him the truth when he asked.
Thomas and I are both Harvard graduates working at prestigious companies. There's no way a perfect couple like us would cancel our wedding. Just because we kicked you out, an uneducated nobody.
Darn, that's too bad. I was hoping if it got canceled, you might finally change your attitude.
Huh? Did you think I'd come crawling to you in a panic? Me, a Harvard graduate with top credentials, to a nobody without a degree like you. I'd rather die than apologize to someone who couldn't even get into a community college.
I thought you might recognize me a little bit. I think I've worked pretty hard, if I do say so myself.
I was surprised you work at a big company and have a director position, but that hardly impresses me. There's no way someone without proper education could legitimately hold such a position.
That's quite an accusation. Do you have any basis for that claim?
No matter what job or position you have, you're still just someone without a degree. You'll always be inferior to me.
Oh, is that so?
Actually, this is a huge opportunity.
Huh? Opportunity?
You need to give your director position to Thomas right now. From today, my husband Thomas is the director, and you'll be his subordinate. This is an order from your sister-in-law.
Are you serious?
Of course I am. It's only right that the position goes to the most qualified person. It's ridiculous for someone without a degree to be a director at a major corporation. And especially to be the boss of a Harvard graduate like Thomas. It should be the other way around, you working under him.
You're the one being ridiculous, Catherine. Why should I work under him when I've been at the company years before him? Companies value results over education. Don't you understand that?
What do you mean companies value results? You've just been jealous of his education and blocking his promotion. You're probably terrified that once people realize how smart and talented Thomas is, your days of pretending to be competent are over.
I've never blocked Thomas's promotion. In fact, I've been mentoring him to improve his performance.
I'll expose all the wrongdoing you've been doing.
What? Wrongdoing? What are you talking about now?
I've always wondered why Thomas, a Harvard graduate as smart as me, wasn't getting promoted. I heard he's the slowest to advance among his peers.
Yes, that's true. His colleagues are getting promoted regardless of their educational background because they produce results.
But now I finally figured out why. May, you've been sabotaging his career advancement, haven't you? You've been jealous of his excellent education and using your position as his boss to prevent his promotion. Otherwise, someone without a degree like you would quickly lose your director position to him.
Excuse me?
It all makes sense now. You've been giving him bad evaluations and assigning him impossible tasks so he looks incompetent. You're threatened by his Harvard degree because deep down you know you're unqualified for your position.
That's completely untrue. I've always been fair in my evaluations.
I'm going to report all your evil deeds to the company. Then you'll be demoted immediately, and Thomas will get promoted and take the director position at the prestigious company.
Oh dear, I'm getting a headache. So your beloved fiancé's slow promotion is somehow my fault? Just to be clear, do you really believe that?
Of course I do. This is a brilliant deduction from my Harvard-educated mind. It can't be wrong.
So, this is a brilliant deduction.
My Harvard professors always praised my analytical thinking.
Have you ever considered that maybe Thomas just isn't ready for a promotion yet?
No way. Thomas deserves a promotion. You're just blocking his way.
I guess you just don't understand his business skills and abilities.
I've seen through your scheme completely. You've been holding back a Harvard graduate out of your own insecurity. I need to tell Thomas about this right away. He's always complaining about his strict boss and worrying about promotions. When I tell him I'm going to expose his terrible boss, he'll be thrilled. And that will be the end of you. Know your place and work under the more qualified people.
That's why I am knowing my place and working under my qualified director. Please stop saying such ridiculous things.
Huh?
Yes, I've told you that my director is strict, but I've never once complained. I totally respect her. Unlike my capable director, I know that I'm slow at work and not very competent. But she never gives up on me and continues to mentor me. I respect and admire her for that. How can you say such disrespectful things about her?
Wait. Is that actually you, Thomas?
Yes, it's me. I can't believe what I'm reading in these messages. Is this really how you think?
Why are you defending her? She's trying to sabotage your career. She's jealous of your Harvard degree.
My slow career advancement is my own fault for not producing results. Don't make it sound like it's the director's sabotage. That just makes me feel even more pathetic.
Wait, why are you responding from May's text messages?
Because we work together and we're in a meeting room discussing something important. I was telling her that I'm breaking up with you.
What? Breaking up with me?
Yes, that's right. I have no choice but to break up with you. Our legal marriage registration was scheduled for next week. We had the ceremony, but we're not legally married yet, which is fortunate.
Wait, Thomas, why are you suddenly saying we should break up?
Why? How can I not break up after this?
Is it because of her? Did she turn you against me somehow?
No, it's because of you and your behavior. I finally see who you really are. I can't marry someone who looks down on the director I respect.
Respect? But May is below you. She doesn't even have a degree.
So what? Only someone lacking class would mock others for their education.
This has to be a joke. Thomas, are you being forced to write this?
No one is forcing me to do anything. This is my decision after seeing how you truly think and behave. The director has taught me more in 1 year than I learned in 4 years at Harvard. She's brilliant, hardworking, and rose to her position through pure merit.
But Thomas, we're perfect together. We both went to Harvard. We both have prestigious backgrounds.
Grounds aren't important, Catherine. And not just you, but your whole family was trying to hide her existence. I don't want to be part of such a family.
But having no college degree is embarrassing. It's May's fault for having such a shameful education level. Besides, we just had our wedding ceremony yesterday. Breaking up is out of the question. How can you say this after our happy wedding?
Happy wedding? What part of it was happy? I could only manage a strained smile the whole time. After you threw water on my boss and kicked her out, how could I possibly be happy in that situation?
What? I thought you understood that I was just protecting our reputation. We can't have people like her at our wedding.
The director always scolds me for caring too much about what others think. Especially when I'm unsure about work. I hesitate between pushing through on my own or asking for help, end up failing, and get scolded for being too concerned with appearances. Yesterday's wedding was exactly like that.
What do you mean?
Whether to force myself through the wedding or cancel it. I should have canceled it quickly instead of hesitating. But I'm too concerned with appearances, so I overthought everything. What would I tell the parents and friends who came? What about the wedding gifts? So I forced myself to go through with the wedding.
But everyone had such a good time. The ceremony was beautiful. Everyone said we looked perfect together.
It might have appeared to them like that, but after a day, I finally made up my mind. I don't care if people get angry. I don't care what they think. I'm gonna prioritize my own feelings, that I don't want to marry you.
No, that can't be true. You really don't want to marry me, even though we just had our ceremony yesterday? Think about our future, our Harvard connections, the brilliant children we would have had.
I can't do this anymore. Let's have a discussion with both families, and let's officially cancel our marriage.
No way. Absolutely not. I don't want to break up with you, Thomas. I want to be your wife. We were supposed to be a power couple with Harvard degrees.
Having a good education doesn't guarantee job performance. And you clearly lack common sense. I don't think people like us should get married.
What? People like us? What do you mean by that?
People who judge others based on their educational background rather than their character and abilities. I used to think like you, but working under Director May has shown me how wrong that mindset is.
Thomas, please, we can work this out.
Well, I'm getting back to work. The director is busy, and please stop sending these ridiculous messages.
Thomas, wait! Don't go. Let's talk about this face to face.
I've made my decision. Goodbye, Catherine.
This is the worst. Thomas won't answer my calls and is ignoring my messages. This is all your fault. What are you going to do about this?
Didn't he tell you not to contact me anymore? Can't a Harvard graduate read English?
How dare you mock me at a time like this? I'm in crisis. My wedding is ruined, my fiancé won't talk to me, and it's all because of you.
I didn't ask Thomas to break up with you. That was his own decision after seeing how you behave.
Shut up, you uneducated nobody! Don't get cocky just because you have a position at a big company. You've turned Thomas against me. What did you tell him?
I didn't need to tell him anything. Your own words and actions did all the work.
I'll never forgive you. I'm going to tell everyone this wedding cancellation is your fault. I'll tell my brother, my parents, everyone.
Go ahead. Feel free to do so. I don't mind at all.
Acting all cool now, huh? But my family loves me. Especially my brother. He's the most lenient with me. I'm sure he'll divorce you as soon as I tell him. He always takes my side. He'll be furious when he finds out what you've done.
Oh, haven't you heard yet? I already handed him the divorce papers.
What? What did you say? You're lying.
I'd had enough at your wedding. That day I was most angry at my husband, not you, so I handed him divorce papers that night.
Really?
I'm used to being looked down on by you and my husband not standing up for me. But to not even tell me about his sister's wedding, the dinner, or the venue, and then pretending to be single in front of Thomas? That was going too far. We can't remain married in this situation.
Really? So not only did I lose my fiancé, but my brother is losing his wife too? All because of one wedding?
On top of that, apparently he saw me getting water thrown on me. But he didn't come to help, just casually attended the wedding. When he came home, his first words were, "You really got soaked, huh?" I don't need such a terrible man in my life anymore.
But isn't it stupid for you to initiate divorce? No one will marry a woman like you without a degree. You'll end up all alone. You should be grateful my brother even married you in the first place.
I'd rather be alone than with someone who doesn't respect me.
How dare someone of your status hand divorce papers to my brother?
I'm getting divorced just like you wanted, so what's the problem?
That's true, but it's making me angry. Just letting you know, it'll be too late if you regret it later. If you come back saying you want to reconcile, it'll be too late.
Why don't you say that to your beloved brother instead? Tell him, even though your wife earns much more than you, you still look down on her. No one will marry a man like that.
Huh? Earns more? What are you talking about?
He was so angry when I handed him the divorce papers. He signed them in a rage, but tell him not to regret it. I expect he'll be calling soon, wanting to reconcile now that he's calmed down.
Wait a minute. You earn more than my brother, even without a degree?
Well, I am a director at a major corporation. I make a decent annual income. Your brother's salary, on the other hand, has been quite disappointing lately. Unlike some people who got demoted for messing up at work.
What? My brother was demoted?
He pulled off his boss's toupee while drunk, called him a high school-educated baldy, insulting both his education and his baldness. After that, his boss targeted him, his work suffered, and he got demoted pretty quickly.
What? What was my brother thinking? So he's been lying to us about his job and his salary?
Like brother, like sister, I suppose. You both care so much about appearances.
This is too much to process. My perfect wedding, my perfect fiancé, and now I find out my brother is like this too? Everything is falling apart.
Actions have consequences, Catherine. Maybe this will be a learning experience for you.
What am I supposed to do now? Everyone will be talking about our canceled wedding.
Perhaps you could use that Harvard education to figure something out. Anyway, feel free to tell your brother about all of this. We're divorced now, so I have nothing to fear. And that's how Catherine and Thomas officially canceled their marriage. Thomas seemed to have a breakthrough after this incident and grew into a reliable subordinate. He started producing results at work and is getting good evaluations from others, so he might be up for promotion soon. As for me, my ex-husband and his mother completely changed their attitude and started desperately trying to reconcile with me. I presented them with a compilation of all their past awful behavior and demanded compensation instead. Now, Catherine is apparently being blamed by her entire family, being said, "You cost us a competent wife and a lot of money."
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.